Shalom, shalom. Whoever touched down on this video, I pray that the Most High Yah bless you, keep you, and make his face shine upon you and grant you peace. And that peace and that joy and that just letting go of the burdens, it all starts with a relationship with the Most High. It starts with faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. This is why I keep speaking about the voice of Yah. If you watch the other videos, I speak about the voice of Yah. There's a lot of different evidences of the Most High. The number one evidence that's spoken about in the scriptures is in Romans, where it talks about, just off of creation, you should be able to understand and know that there's a higher intelligence. It's too much order and too much design for there not to be a designer. But how that equates to being able to give away, give your burdens to him is a lot of people, they believe, but they don't walk. And it's the walking that produces the faith. It's the walking, because within the walking, you're going to read the word. Within the walking, you're going to pray and talk to him on a regular basis. Within the walking, you're going to praise him and thank him. Within the walking, you're going to see the miracles. Within the walking, you're going to see the healing. Within the walking, you're going to see the doors opening. So that's why I tell people, you can sit there and say you don't believe, but you cut yourself off from the very reason why you even exist. The only way for you to, that's what I said in one of the first videos I started putting up, was I'm saying the only way that you're going to really see God and understand that he real is you got to believe first, and then you got to walk with him. And then he starts to show you the evidences through the voice. He starts to show you the evidences through the visions. He starts to show you the evidences through certain people might come to you and tell you, this person over here prophesied my life and I don't even know him. The proofs are there, but see, the thing is that look, you have Lazarus and the rich man. Lazarus and the rich man. The rich man, long story short, the rich man was, let's try to say it fast, the rich man had it all his life, mansion and all that. The Lazarus was poor, sitting at his gate all the time and always begging for food. The rich man will come out, and I don't even know I forgot whether he gave him food or whatever. I forgot. All I know is Lazarus would be at his gate. They both died. Lazarus was in Abraham's bosom, which is paradise, and the rich man was in hell, which hell is real. Hell is real. I know it sounds like a myth, it sounds like movie, it sounds like Dante's. People want to talk about Dante. Oh, hell is from Dante. Hell is a real place. The rich man was down there, and the rich man there's a great gulf between the paradise and hell, but the rich man got to speak to Abraham in Abraham's bosom, and he was like, look, the rich man was like, please, can you give me a drop of water on my tongue? I forgot exactly how the story goes. Can you but I know the basics. Can you put a drop of water on my tongue? He said, we can't do that. We are very far. There's a great gulf between us. We cannot give you a drop of water. Then he says, well, at least let my family know that this place is real and not to come here. And you know what Abraham said? Abraham said, look, they had Moses and the prophets. If they didn't believe them, why would they believe me? I know it's hard for people to believe, but think about it. It's hard to believe that we even came through our mother's womb to come here right now with hands looking like this and eyes looking like this, a nose looking like this, a mouth like this. Look, I'm moving around, I got shoulders, and there's a wall here. But everybody want to sit up there and say, oh, this is just a simulation. Oh, this is just, everybody deep down inside within themselves know that they real. Stop the nonsense. We are real beings that are here. What are we here for? Well, we have instructions from the Most High. So basically what I'm saying is that it starts with faith and belief. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. the evidence of things unseen. Faith is the substance. The substance. This is a substance of things hoped for. How could something that's hoped for, because something that's hoped for is not there yet, how could it be substance when it's not there? I'm dreaming that I had a pillow. I might be homeless on the block and I have to lay down on a bench and I'm dreaming, I hope that I can get a pillow. I don't have it, but I do have it because I have faith that I have it. That's substance. It becomes substance of things unseen. Okay? Evidence of the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. How could something that's unseen be evident? This is what faith is. See, faith is bigger than what you think it is. Hope is hope. Hope in the Hebrew, hope is tikva. Tikva is hope in Hebrew. And when you look up that word, it means something different than how we perceive it. Hope in America. When we say it in English, hope, all right, I'm hoping that I get a pillow. And all hope means it might happen, it might not. I'm hoping it do though, but it might not. In the Hebrew, tikva means it's going to happen. You're going to get a pillow. So the amount of faith you have and the amount of faith you have when you walk with the Most High, you realize that you have to take in good things. And when you take in those good things, those good thoughts, good visions, good hearings, when you take these good things in, you think good. That's why it says think on things only of good report. When you think on things of only of good report and you program yourself with nothing but good, then that means nothing but good begins to happen. Even when destruction happens, it's still all good. This is what faith is. How do you get there? Because a lot of people can't just give the Most High. And I don't care how long this video is. I keep on all this different stuff with the algorithms and this, that, third, man. I don't care. I'm going to say what I have to say. So now, people want to, and I know, and that's why I'm so passionate right now. You know what I mean? Because I know that there's people out there that want to understand. And there's people out there that do understand, but they need to hear it again. When you give your burdens to the Most High, a lot of times, because I've done this many times where I give it to the Most High, but I keep taking it back. I give it to the Most High, but I'm still worrying. I'm still worried. All right, I said I gave it to the Most High, but why am I still worried? Because we're physical beings, and only thing that we see is in the physical. And it's so hard for us to, when something is in motion, like for instance, paying rent. Yo, time is going to run out and I'm going to owe the rent. If I don't pay the rent, they're going to kick me out. So now you got to stress because you don't have a job, you don't have whatever it is. It has to get to a point in your life where you do not worry about any of that. You know that God got, the Most High, Yah got you. The Most High, Yah got you. And Yah will prompt you with ideas. He'll give you ideas in your head on what to do. A lot of times we fear doing those things that the Most High told us to do. All you have to do is do the first step and let Yah do the rest. That's what I said in the other video. Let Yah do the rest. Trust in Yah. And I'm going to tell you what's crazy and scary about the situation is a lot of people, they're just not ready. I know what it is because it's just like me. Listen, I'm not talking to you like I'm not the culprit too. I'm not talking to you like some preachers and ministers and stuff. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a minister. I'm not none of that. I'm not any of that. I'm just a regular person out here that been through enough to know that the Most High is the only route to take. But the thing is that there's people out there, what's sad is, you might have 5 years down the line when you ready. 10 years down the line, the person to be ready. 20 years down the line, look how long it took. I look how long it took for me to get to a point where I'm at. I had to struggle through this, struggle through that. But the problem with that is this. You don't know when your time is going to come. You don't know when your time is going to come. You got kids dying 17, 18, 12, 13. You got people that die all ages. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow's not promised. But what's sad about us human beings is that we're so hard-headed and so stubborn that we have to learn on our own. We have to basically go through the ringer to learn. We got to lose everything to learn. A lot of people, that's why they say the wealthy people, that's why I say in the word that it's hard for a wealthy person to make it to heaven, because they're so secure with their money and secure here. They have everything. They don't need God. So they think. It doesn't matter. Nobody's exempt. The people that say that they don't need God, and you look at them and it seems like they have everything, believe you me, no one's exempt. They might not have financial problems, but they got problems within themselves. They might have addictions, and these things cause depression, and you don't know what people are dealing with. The Most High heals all of that. He heals all of that. Everyone should come, but not everybody. It says, what's sad is the Most High already let you know in the word. He says, the road to hell is broad. If you don't think hell is real, you're going to be sadly mistaken. It's a real place. The road to hell is broad. Many will go down that road. But the road to heaven is winding, and few find it. So, if you ever hit rock bottom, be happy that you hit rock bottom and go with the Most High, because it's the Most High that allowed you to hit rock bottom so that you could see that you need Him. All of us do. It doesn't matter how rich you are. Okay? And this goes back to the premise of why I got on the video. In order for you to give your burdens to the Most High, and let Him have it and not take it back anymore, stress over it, it's when you come to the end of yourself. Many of you are going to have to come to the end of yourself. Many of you who are drunkards that drink every day, that are alcoholics, that are crackheads or heroin heads or meth heads or sex addicts or whatever it is. And it's no judgment. I don't judge, because I've been there. I did prison time. I was running around robbing. Like I said, I was facing 4 life sentences. That's one of the reasons why I came to the Most High. That's one of the reasons why I came to the knowledge that I have of the Most High, because I hit rock bottom numerous times. And I'm here to tell you, you know what I mean? It would be so nice if we didn't have to hit rock bottom, but a lot of us do. Most people are not going to make it. The Most High's intelligence already said that. So I've gotten to a point where I am tired of being here in this negativity. I'm not talking about suicidal stuff. I'm talking about just literally being tired of being here, being tired of all the obligations, being tired of the rigmarole, being tired of the racism, being tired of the murders and the kidnappings and the Satan worshiping, being tired of all the negative things that are happening here on this earth, being tired of what I see with the every single aspect of corporate America. Every time you try to do business, you have to sit there and study other people's policies and do their job for them, because nobody wants to do their job because they feel like the economy is so bad. Why? I'm just going to do the bare minimum. The world right now is really indicating the end. I'm just tired. I've gotten to a point where I'm tired, and I've gotten tired of even my own self. And I see that all the stuff that you want to do without Yah, it don't amount to nothing. It don't amount to nothing. At least for me, it don't amount to nothing. I've seen the patterns. You might as well just go with Yah. And once you get to that point, now you become serious. And it's sad because a lot of people, it just like it took me time, it's going to take them time. That's why the Most High is so patient. That's why I love the Most High, because He's Yahweh, because He's so patient and so merciful. But the problem with all of this is, the main problem with all of this is you don't know when it's your time, Holmes. You could die in your sin today. I know a girl, she was 44 years old, man. This lady was 44 years old. She passed away in her sleep. She don't even know she gone. You don't know when it's your time. But I say that to add on. That's what I really wanted to add on about the burdens. the burdens, when you give the burdens, you have to be at the end of yourself. And if you, and another thing I want to say, if you are at the end of yourself, don't cower from walking with the Most High because you're scared that you're going to keep falling. If you keep falling, you keep getting up. As long as you, in your heart, the Most High knows that you really want it and you really is trying to strive, just keep on getting up and keep on fighting with everything that you have, your willpower, everything that you have. And keep going to him. Keep going to him. Keep on praying. Keep on reading the word. Keep on, you know what I mean? Keep on helping others. Keep on, and because we all fall short. That's why we need Christ. That's why we need Christ, because we all fall short. And those who say they have no sin, I don't care how deep, I don't care how long you've been a minister. I don't care how long you've been a preacher. I don't care how long you've been a rabbi. I don't care how long you say you righteous. You a sinner. And it says that those who say they have no sin, the truth is not in them. But that's not a license or to sin. And that's what it says in there. Because there's no such thing as one saved though. I don't believe in one saved, always saved. Otherwise, it wouldn't have said finish the race. You got to finish the race. We got to finish the race. Just get up, brush yourself up and say, God, I'm sorry. I repent because I know I need your help, please. And walk. When you fall again, you do the same thing. You repent, you say, God, I'm sorry, because that pain that you feel is good. That guilt that you feel, that's conviction, that it's good. This is how you give your burdens to him and relax in him. Knowing you can't do it on your own. That's why Christ came and died. People say that. People say, no, you gotta be sin-free and all this stuff, which is true. You're striving to be sin-free. You're striving to be holy. But we in the flesh, we can't. We're gonna fall. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna get angry a little bit and then back up a little bit. You walk with anybody that says I don't sin. They say I don't sin. They're lying. And if they say I don't sin, hang out with them. Hang out with them for a week and you'll see. Hang out with them for a week and you'll see. It says that all righteousness, no matter how righteous we think we are, is filthy as rags. That's why Christ came. That's why he came. That's why he came. The Most High God had to shed blood. He had to shed eternal blood. Eternal blood had to shed from a divine, man. I'm gonna end this because I said what I had to say, and I know it's getting. I said I don't care how long the video is, but honestly, this is long, and I said what I had to say. I want to say this to y'all, man. Just take this seed that I'm giving you and plant it in your heart, and the Most High will water it. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you. Shalom.